What is up, guys? I'm Ren. Welcome to my final Wuthering Waves video. So as I mentioned in my last summon video, I am going to quit this game. But before I do so, I wanted to show you my characters if you're still interested in. This is like the final standing that I have as I'm leaving this game. So yeah, reasons for that I explained pretty much in the last video, but just to summarize, I do play too many gachas at the same time. I think I play like 6 gachas at the moment, and I have to drop one, and I decided to drop the one that I have the least enjoyment with at the moment, which is Wuthering Waves, and I also returned to Genshin, get some enjoyment there. So I probably will focus more on the other gachas at the moment because they're more fun to me right now, which is the reason why I decided to quit this. As well as, I think I explained it in the last couple of months already that I do think Wuthering Waves became kind of a cure. The game is is kind of more complex than the other games that I do play. It's still casual friendly, but I have troubles with keeping up, and that's why, yeah, my final decision now is to quit the game. But I wanted to show you, yeah, like the characters, how I finally built them. I didn't put too many effort in them, honestly. I could have put way more grind into them, but because I do play so many other games at the same time, I cannot fully focus on Wuthering Waves anymore, and that's why I decided, yeah, to leave it. So my uni level is 76, quite high. As well, 3-phase level 8. And yeah, I only want to show you my characters. I think I can maybe go quickly over the item boxes, but yeah. So CAMELLYA, the newest edition. I always tended to only level up my characters to level 89 because when I'm farming open world, I wanted to grind XP, and I don't want to have I don't want to waste resources. This was very useful at the beginning when I was free to play, which I still am. At the early stages of the game, but as you're progressing through the game, it doesn't really make a big difference anymore. So you probably can just max the character out, won't really make a difference. As you're getting into the late game, then it won't make a big difference. But yeah, I have 85% crit rate, 9.6% crit damage. Is there anything else to show here, like the other stats? Havoc damage was 115. I pulled her weapon, leveled it up to level 90. These are my echoes. I decided, of course, to go for, how is this echo called? The crownless one, because the animation of this was the fastest. Can we see the subsets? Yeah, we can see the subsets here. So yeah, I will go. This went pretty good. Then we have this. Of course, I prioritize crit rate, crit damage, most of the time, and if it was possible, like attack percentage. So yeah, I got the classic 4-3-3-1-1 build here for her. Talents are 10-8-8-8-8 because basically normal attacks or her main damage source. I leveled it up the first, and she doesn't have any dupes. Then with that, I leveled up my Zanua with 64-250. I pulled the 5-star weapon from the standard banner, which is guaranteed as you're hitting the pity. So if you just play the game regularly, you get a lot of standard pulls. So you're almost guaranteed the standard weapon that you want to. This is the build that I decided to go for, Moonlit Clouds, and also a classic 4-3-3-1-1. Then I got 4-7-7-7-7. I didn't go heavily into the normal attacks because usually Senua doesn't have a lot of screen time. You just pull her in, use her skills, swap her out. She is with 2 dupes here in the tree. Oh. Then we go for Verena. Verena, I focus a lot on energy recharge and HP. She has the 4-star weapon variation. For her, it is that the 4-star weapon is better than the 5-star ones. I also do not own any 5-star weapons here. I decided to go for the Rejuvenating Glow. I think this is the most obvious one for her. You kind of want to have that 4-3-3-1 healing bonus here. Then I go for double energy recharge and for attack percentage. Sorry, I didn't focus on HP. I said HP. You still want to focus on attack percentage because she still scales off attack. And then we have the 1-8-8-8-8-8. No normal attacks because you won't use normal attacks at all. You will swap her out. She's just for the healing. Oh. Then the free-to-play 5-star Zhang Li Zhao. Didn't really build him. He has the Hollow Mirage that was back in the day for my Jianshin. He still is level 89. His echoes, I don't know if I really want to show them because they're not maxed at all. I just gave him any echoes, and I most of the time I just used the echoes from him to do my dailies. If you have to, for example, tune an echo or upgrade an echo, I always used him for that. That's why I never maximized him, because I also never used him since his release. Yeah, I did build him. Everything is on 7 because at the time he released, there was no other character that I built, which why I just still built him. But yeah. Then we have Jinchi. She's also pretty good. 66.7, 234. Go over the other ones. There is a 190 energy recharge and a 82 spectral damage. I also pulled for her weapon. I got her weapon. Then we got, again, a classic 4331 with crit damage, crit rate focus build. Spectral damage here, spectral damage there, with crit damage here, crit rate. So they could have been a little bit better, but overall, I'm still happy with this. This is crit rate, crit damage. This went really well. Went really well. As well with this is also okay. So yeah, she could have been better. My CAMELLYA definitely had more luck with the substats, except for the forecast one, but the other ones went pretty well. So yeah. For her, I had enough time. That's why I maxed everything on her. If I could, though, I would do it with CAMELLYA as well. But I'm too lazy to farm these things because that's open world monsters that you have to farm. And yeah, I'm too lazy for that at the moment. Jinchi was my favorite character before CAMELLYA released. Of course, the 5-star one, Abyss Surge. This one was very lucky because I didn't pull that on purpose. It was lucky. I did just go on standard banner pulls. I think this was before. I don't know where I got this from. But this was definitely lucky. I didn't pull that guaranteed one. She got a 4-3-3-1 classic build. I think this one is kind of wrong. You could have go for another one. Or you could exchange the 3 and the forecast one, because the animation of this is pretty long. But yeah, I decided to go, it's whatever. Crit rate, crit damage focus build with arrow damage. You could go for a more supportive build, but because back in the day before CAMELLYA and Jinchi released, she was my main DPS, and I played her on main DPS because she was my favorite character, and it went really well. I didn't have any troubles with it. She has all her skills on 9. Same as with her, you have to farm this to get the talents up to 10. Was too lazy, and I have 1 copy of her here. Calcharo also didn't build him too heavily. He has a free-to-play 4-star weapon with energy recharge, 4-3-1 classic build. Substats here. Yeah, not too crazy, I think. I didn't went too crazy for him. As long as there was any crit subsets on his echoes, I was fine with that. Havoc Ranger is level 80. He doesn't really have a weapon, but I think he has some decent echoes at the moment. So yeah, crit rate, crit damage. I think I could even exchange some of them with CAMELLYA to optimize my CAMELLYA a little bit more. But he has whatever. He has everything on 6. And duped out on 3. He could be 6, I know, but I wasn't too lazy to grind. And all the other characters weren't built, I think. So if we go through them real quick, this is only 50. So all the other characters are below 20. So it's not really worth to show them. But these are like at least the characters that I do own. But I mostly, because you only can play 3 characters most of the time, I didn't build too many characters. Yeah. Maybe let's go through my... What is this? No, I don't want to link. Maybe go to my inventory. So these are all the 5-star weapons. They're all level 90 for my most played or most used characters. Then I have this. Echoes. I have too many echoes, guys. I have too many echoes. And last week, I started to reroll them, and I still have too many because echoes in this game are free to play. They are not locked behind stamina or something. At the start of the game, I thought this was the most exciting thing. I grinded 2 weeks every day for a couple of hours, And this was one of the most fun things coming from Genshin Impact, because in Genshin Impact, Echo was locked behind stamina. But after I got back to university and I have less and less time, I noticed how time consuming this is, because you always have to check, you always have to farm, you always have to upgrade and keep track of your echoes. And then at one point I lost track of my echoes, and then I thought to myself, oh no, Genshin Impact is better because you're locked with your resources and it's way easier to manage them, in my opinion. But at the beginning of the game, this was definitely the most exciting thing here. Some food. Yeah, this is here. That's whatever. I think it's not really something that is too special. I have a lot of boxes where you can get your how's it called? Oh, there's one dupe for the rover, where you can get echoes. So yeah, you probably can choose any kind of echo, and then it rerolls it for you. Here are still the dupes that I didn't use because I was too lazy. And yeah, I think that's it. That's the final Wuthering Waves video. I didn't want the video to go too long. I think a little over 10 minutes is good. You did saw all my characters. This is the final stand as I'm leaving this game. Still though, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more gacha gaming content. Gacha gaming content will continue on the channel, but I think Wuthering Waves won't be a part anymore officially as of today. See you guys in the next video. Bye.